is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Hurtado. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And it's a bunch formation. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
The sack sets up second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
coverage team makes the stop on this return. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They try to run it with the option. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. The Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes a quick catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Past the 50. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll try the option play here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all.
And here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run the option. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch and gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to chuck it again. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Back to pass. It's Hurtado. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16. Play call here, 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Snags the quick throw.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Here we go on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. State offense comes back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him now.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. Wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Get the playoff in time, it'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. He's in the clear. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking downfield, it's Hurtado. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout quickly caught by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. The offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Returner decides to fair catch this. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Hurtado. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Football comes out. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down after a short return, and a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point splits the uprights. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. situation here. Can they make something happen? Back to throw. It's Furtado. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. And the Trojans tussle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And if he's smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense has got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense produces 6 points. The defense playing a huge role here. They score, and suddenly we're tied with a conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. At completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important to try to avoid third and down. They're going to run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Trojans, to put them on top now.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Hands off to the left. Breaks into open space. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking to pass. It's Hurtado. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. The quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finds room to the 30. Out and scooped out. Offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Buckeyes are in the red zone. back to throw. It's Furtado. The receiver grabs it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Back to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Packed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on third and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his lead. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Downfield shot falls throws incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. The Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a 1st down here. And there's the handoff.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Trojans will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. They make the 1st down. Brought down to the 31.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down. They elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you continue to work that clock.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, USC. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? To throw, it's Hurtado. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. He'll take a deep shot here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Mistake.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Scanning the field, it's Furtado. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they've got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, over there all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into that deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. Now the coverage seem a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the handoff again. Finding some room with the 25. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking downfield, it's Furtado. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. And to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Hearn Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.